since 2019, there has been a sea change in the manner in which the execution of works has been taking place in J&K. There is absolutely strict adherence to the GFR provisions. And the GFR provisions require that there has to be absolutely transparent process of bidding and allotments. And this is being followed by the Jal Shakti department. Most of you would be aware that before these directions, departmental execution was the norm in the PHE department. But since 2019, and particularly coming to the Jal Jeevan Mission, I would like to state specifically that not even a single allotment of works or procurement of any of the pipe material has been done without tendering. More importantly, it is not tendering by simply publishing it in the newspapers, but e-tendering. And this e-tendering has been done through the public portal. The e-NITs are always uploaded on the NIC portal. And every allotment has been made after following the due process of e-tendering. It's February 19 when the e-tendering was directed to be implemented all across the UT, and Jal Jeevan Mission has also followed the same. I would also like to inform all of you that every allotment order which has been made, and there are about 6,600 odd or so, every allotment order is on the website of the chief engineers, the respective chief engineers, and for the ease of the public to access these allotment orders, they have been arranged district-wise. Within the district, the division. For example, some districts do have more than one division. And within the division, as per the water supply scheme, because in some cases a water supply scheme feeds more than one village. All these allotments are there on the website for everybody to see. I would like to inform you, before going into details of the progress of JJM, that during the Bhrashtachar Mukt Saptah, the week which was organized and also participated by the Jal Shakti department from 4th to 10th, we specifically published advertisements inviting people to tell us any kind of complaints related to any kind of malfeasance or any other malafide which is there, any allotments which might have been done. And I'm happy to inform you that not even a single complaint has come where anybody has alleged that any allotment has been done in a manner which is not transparent. Yes, there are complaints with regard to slower execution. There could be complaints with regard to water not being provided. And all these things, let me tell you, are going to get addressed in due course of time. As and when the schemes get complete, all these areas will get sufficient water. Now I'd like to come to specifically with regard to Jal Jeevan Mission, some of the points, and then of course I would invite any questions from anybody. The first point is that Jal Jeevan Mission in J&K, the composite tendering, that letter itself says, has not given us any success in allotting works. And in fact, component-wise tendering has led to the works getting better response. It is that very letter again which talks about other difficulties. I'm happy to inform you that most of these difficulties have been taken care of. If it's a matter of cadre management, we have at that point of time in July 2022, one single engineer, which is being often talked about, that single chief engineer was holding 3 charges. The officer was promoted in 2020. And it's not in 2022. In 2020, he was promoted. He was posted as chief engineer. That gentleman was given the charge of another chief engineer, RTIC. And the PHE charge, let me clarify, was given by the very same gentleman who was at that time holding Jal Shakti department to that very person. So the third charge, the 3 departments, PHE Jammu, Irrigation Jammu and RTIC Jammu, were given to that, and this recommendation has been given by the very same person who is writing that entire detailed the ones which are the things which are coming out in the papers. Also, a lot of talk is being made that one action was taken against one particular chief engineer who was placed under suspension while another one was spared. Let me clarify, these recommendations also took place in July 2022 when the person who is writing all these things was heading the department. Nobody stopped him from doing whatever he wanted. In fact, again, the recommendations for suspension and giving the charge to somebody has been given by him, to be precise, on 27th of July 2022. Therefore, it is very easy to later turn back and say various things. But this is the factual position as it is today.